Let me tell you what's really happening in your child's brain before and after they get the smartphone. First thing to realize here is it takes 25 to 32 years for the brain to fully develop. The last part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, the judgment center, doesn't finish developing till mid-20s to early 30s. This is the seat of executive functionings. What does that mean? Inhibition, self-control, and judgment, foresight, planning. In other words, the abilities your child needs as a mature, responsible person to control their impulses and to think before they act are not even fully developed in the brain until their mid-20s or early 30s. They're getting the smartphone way before that, oftentimes in their teenage years or even earlier. Not only is the judgment center not developed at this age, but they have a greater sensitivity to pleasure seeking, novelty seeking, due to the enhancement of dopamine receptors during the teenage years. So the time when a child does not have a completely developed judgment center, is more sensitive to pleasure and novelty and thrill seeking, is the time when they're getting this device that's designed to make them addicted. The problem with addiction is not just that the person is hooked to this behavior or substance or activity. The additional problem is that they no longer take pleasure in other activities that they used to enjoy.